Today we are going to be creating three-dimensional robots, and we are going to do that by building form out of clay. In our past lesson we went through and we talked about different types of two-dimensional shapes. We looked at the square, the triangle, the rectangle, and the circle. Today the three-dimensional shapes that we are going to be looking at are the cube, the rectangular prism, the sphere, the triangular prism, and we are also going to be looking at the cylinder. So the first step that you are going to do is get your clay mat, and you are going to take out a square of clay. Please write your name and your class into the bottom of the square of clay. Once you have finished doing that, you're going to set it off to your side. Then you are going to get a new piece of clay and you are going to go ahead and create all the two-dimensional shapes in your robot, but you are going to make them three-dimensional. So if you need to get your robot drawing, you may take a peek at all of your two-dimensional shapes, and let's begin creating those three-dimensionally. So now I have all of my three-dimensional shapes made out of my two-dimensional robot that I drew. And I'm going to use the slip and score method to begin putting them together. So I'm going to go to my cube, add a couple scored marks, then I'm going to take just a little bit of water, put that on my scored marks, and I'm going to stick my robot's head right on to that cube. Next step, I'm going to go right up top, add some scored marks, a little bit of water, and I am going to stick my antennas to my robot. I'm going to go to my rectangular prism, score marks, add a little bit of water, and I am building my form. I'm assembling my robot. Then I'm going to go to my triangular prism, again with scored marks, a little bit of water, okay, it's coming together. Next I'm going to take my cylinders, scored marks, and I'm just going to dip them in the water and attach them. Okay, I feel pretty good about my robots so far. Now I'm going to bring my base back in. I'm going to make sure that my name and class are on it, and then I'm going to put those on the bottom. This is where it becomes a little bit tricky because we want these robots to stand up. So I'm going to use the same method I've been using, the slip and score method, making my scored marks, adding my water, then I'm going to kind of push down a little bit on the legs. Really want to make sure they're stuck to my base. I'm going to go ahead and voila, my robot's standing. Now you'll notice that when I did that, I kind of messed up some of the texture that I had put on. Oop, and my robot just stopped standing. So I'm going to have to go back through and redo some of that detail work to make sure that it's completely secure. It's a little hard to see from this angle, so I'm just going to put my robot down. I want to make sure that I have my details. Okay. I have my texture. And now, just going to mend my robot together. All right, there's my little bot Alfred. He's done, he's ready to roll, and you're going to put him in the Davini art bin, and then you may clean up. Thank you very much.